All right, Allison, one more news story before we wrap it up.
And now, the rest of the news with Allison Rosen.
Kanye West and Al Sharpton dropped by the Occupy Wall Street protest today, and Mayor Michael Bloomberg told the demonstrators they are free to stay as long as they want. He said, quote, "The bottom line is people want to express themselves."
That's just good mayoring. You guys hang out and shit in the park as long as you like. Don't worry about it.
He's like a mayor/host.
Mm-hmm. Which Bentley did Kanye pull up in, or did he take the Prius this time?
His protest one.
Okay.
His protest Bentley. And Bloomberg went on to say, and as long as they obey the laws, so you guys are here to be here. You can stay as long as you want. People want to express themselves, and as long as they obey the laws, we'll allow them to. If they break the laws, then we're going to do what we're supposed to do, enforce the laws. And then he said that he thinks that part of the reason people have stayed so long is because of the weather. It's good weather right now.
Yeah, we need a good sleet storm. Mm-hmm. Break up that posse.
And Al Sharpton broadcast his radio show from the scene, and he said, quote, "We are here today because we agree 1% should not be controlling the nation's wealth. These are regular people trying to feed their families, trying to pay their rent and mortgages, trying to survive." And then there's also other movements all over the country. There's Occupy Fort Collins, Occupy Fort Myers, Occupy Fort Worth. Mm-hmm. Not just Fort cities.
How about you occupy a fucking name tag and a vest and get a gig? That would be I would like you to occupy
a
hairnet and name tag and get a fucking job and start paying some goddamn taxes. This whole thing can be distilled down to the bathroom, which is, these guys all have to use the bathroom, mm-hmm. but they go into Burger King and they want to use the bathroom, and then they're shitting up the toilet, but they're not buying any food at the Burger King, and Burger King's like, we don't build our franchises as shit houses. You actually have to come in and buy something. That's how it works.
We need some of our burgers in your shit.
And like, we don't believe in the animal hostility, man, and we don't believe in, right, but here's the thing, under your plan, there will be no bathrooms, because businesses will go, fuck it. They like making money. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. All right, Kanye.
And New York Magazine.
How many Bentleys does Kanye have? Really? And Al Sharpton? How many fucking fur coats does Al Sharpton have?
Right. New York Magazine poked at the irony of West wearing gold chains to a demonstration that targets wealth inequality.
Oh, no, he's got his beads out. Those are his,
Mardi Gras beads?
He's keeping it real. No, he's got his flannel and his beads on. Yeah, he's got his, I'm down, he's got his hurdy-gurdy man beads on, not his normal, triple platinum bullshit bling.
Protest beads.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
And alongside him was hip-hop impresario Russell Simmons, whose net worth is about $340 million.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
So they're the 1%.
Russ. Well, go ahead, Russ and Kanye, start paying more in taxes, man.
Just the two of those guys are the 1%? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, listen, it's basically, it's like this. This is a big old Viking ship, and there's 100 people sitting with oars in their hand, and about 5 of them are rowing, and there's 95 that are sitting on their ass, and they have a problem with the 5 guys that are rowing. And my deal is, hey, Dick, pick up a fucking oar and shut the fuck up.
And don't just dangle it in the water.
Yes, at least lift it out of the water, because this is you dragging your oar, and I'm fucking the 5% who's paying my taxes and pushing the fucking oar. Tired of it. If you want to do something, go do something. There's no better country in the world to do it than this country. But you can't figure it out, and you're frustrated. And here's the way it works. It's a pretty simple psychological equation. You cannot find a way to be successful in a country that makes it the easiest to become successful, and that is a shaming process. You can't get your online T-shirt business off the ground. You can't figure out a way to make 2 nickels. So instead of finding a mirror and figuring out why the fuck you're unsuccessful and why you can't achieve and why you're impotent, you turn on the government who shamed you by saying, here's your pittance to live off of. Now don't bother us. It is a shaming process that turns into hostility. Almost everyone who's on welfare is pissed off at the government. The people that pay 0 in taxes and receive $489 every 2 weeks from the government are much more pissed at the government than the people who pay $500,000 a year in taxes. How's that work? You'd think, wow, what's the irony there?
Right.
They're shamed. They've been shamed by the government. And so now they get together with like-minded people who are essentially unemployable or who don't choose to work hard at least, and they have this movement that a bunch of rich asshole, I'll just turn into rich hole guys, they
rich
come
holes.
by and they pretend like they're part of this movement. They want nothing to do with it.
Are you a rich hole?
Yes. Russell Simmons has a fucking 32-bedroom castle. Like, I mean, that guy's crib is unfucking believable, and he married the worst person on the planet who did nothing. She's, Camora's like Imelda Marcos of the West. I mean, Jesus Christ. This guy's whole, like, he has temples to pray in, and it's bullshit. Give me a break. And Kanye West, Al Sharpton, by the way, who I saw, he still claims to want to brawl. He still claims his innocence and her innocence in that whole case. He's such a fucking blowhard that he literally he apologized about all the things from the past, but he still claims that he's right on that one. He's a sack of shit. All right, but anyway.